firstly, Scott, can you tell us about why we have got Trevor on board for the Colorado trip?
Oh, there's probably a number of reasons for that, but ultimately it's to have someone like Trevor mixing with our players. We've got a younger group coming through, and even our leadership group and our senior players need quality mentors. And I don't think there's been many better athletes than Trevor in Australia over a long period of time. So I know he's alongside me, but he's a quality person, quality athlete, and we can learn a lot from that.
And Trevor, you've done similar things like this before. Can you talk us through, your experience in this field?
First up, I was waiting to hear what Scott said or why I was needed. But actually, I do a lot of work these days corporately, which is all about teamwork as well, but also individually. And I'm quite fascinated by when an individual strives to be the best they can be, and when you get a group of individuals together, how getting that unified feeling that everybody comes together and creates something magic, that you cannot do alone, that you can only do as a team. So that's what I've got a lot of experience at, and I really love. But personally, it was always an individually focused sport, Ironman racing. So I find it fascinating to be around the team as well, even though I've been doing a lot of this and kind of work and learn with that side of things. So I'm absolutely rapt that we're going away. We're going somewhere. It's an extreme situation, in another environment, and where it really highlights where everybody's at, the coaches and the advisors included, and see what we can work through.
And Scott, what is it that Trevor, or you're hoping that Trevor will bring to the group?
A lot of communication, first and foremost. I mean, he's lived a professional lifestyle for many, many years. So I just want the players to share some of his experiences. Unfortunately for the players, he's also going to take some lung-busting swim sessions, which they're probably not aware of yet, which if they're watching this on the internet, they should be concerned about that. But he wants to be a part of the challenge, and we want to bring him into that sort of inner sanctum of our football club so our players can grow.
And Trevor, I know that's what you, I guess, are good at, bringing the challenges to people and getting the best out of them from that. What's your sort of take on that?
Well, firstly, I'm a football lover. I love watching it, so it's nice to come in from the outside and bring some different theories and ideas and just to add to the whole flavour of it. But some of my theories and ideas come from being stuck under 20-foot waves with no breath and having to, have a really intelligent decision-making process of how to get out of that situation or just completely let go. Lots of things like that. So I like designing lots of things that create that flavour of angst that you wouldn't otherwise get. You certainly get in the middle of an AFL finals game or whatever it may be, a really intense game, but otherwise it's very hard to create. So we might use some water elements and some things to create some tricky situations, but I love that. I love that challenge myself, and I love kind of handing that over. So when Scotty mentioned that, can I do a couple of those things, I had a big Cheshire grin on my face. Certainly I can.
And I know one of your mantras is, I guess, you don't know who a person really is until they are tested to that degree. I mean, how strongly do you live by that?
Really strongly myself. I mean, in family, in relationship, in life, and everything, I think you're challenged every single day to be able to bring it all together. Like, it's not too hard to get a set of guiding principles that allow you to be successful at an individual level, but when it comes to taking responsibility for others or the well-being of a whole group or leading and inspiring a group or just, in my sense, looking after your family or looking after a team, I think that's really, really quite challenging, and life every day can be like that. So I think, as much as we can over-exaggerate those extreme circumstances, then we can find out, well, how are you going to go under pressure?
Great, and I guess just to finish, what are you hoping to achieve out of the camp, Scott? I guess we've got Trevor on board and we've got a host of different activities. What's the biggest thing for you to take away?
Look, I think generically we're looking for a shift. It might be a shift in performance, maybe in the way a player thinks about the way that they train, even just culturally, some of the experiences that they're going to get being in Colorado and training in an elite training environment facility. The opportunities that are going to be presented to the players are almost limitless. So I'd like to think that the group and individually we just come back slightly different. That's what's in front of us.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.